Want to say enough respect to all the listeners right now, and I want to say a big shout out to the Beats 103.6 in the United Kingdom, actually in London, and they're listening, and we love them so much, and it's very, very chippy out there. And as we said before, if you happen to go to London, you got to check out the Beat Studio 103.6. They have a tour. When you arrive, you go into the lobby, and they give you fish and chips, the original codfish in the newspaper with salt and vinegar and pickled onion. It's absolutely true. And they give you a glass of all whites lemonade. All whites
I've
lemonade.
been there.
Well, you see, you haven't been. When was the last time you were there?
I was there.
When?
A couple of months ago.
That's why it's changed now. And they get the all whites lemonade.
Do you know where the studio is for the Beat?
No, I haven't been there.
Shame on him. Shame on him.
Where is it?
Shame. You don't know where it is?
No, I haven't been there before.
You seriously don't know where
No,
the Beat is?
I haven't been there.
Harson High Street.
I haven't been there. When I'm in London, I arrive, do the show, and leave.
When he's in London, he's bougie. He's 5-star Rory. That's what Rory is. 5-star, drink champagne, eat caviar, Rory.
Yeah, Bollinger, 71. Where the Beats, the listeners are there having a wonderful time in chippy London. And I heard you got frost on the windows right now.
In London?
Yeah.
I haven't been there for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I've been in Jamaica, Trinidad,
But I'm
and
telling you.
Trinidad. Don't tell me about coldness.
Okay.
I don't want to know nothing about no coldness. You never see the song that Major Hype did? That you got snow and bills when you come back.
That's what I left in Toronto.
Carnival.
Nothing but snow.
That's
Pure
what I tell
snow.
you. I'm here for another few days.
Okay.
So I just want to hear about sun. It's raining over here. It's quite chippy.
Do you go to
here.
the beach when you're out here?
Do I go to the beach? Of course I go to the beach.
Since you've been here, which beach have you been to?
I went to, I was up at Ochi Beach the other day.
Ochi Beach?
A man called it UDC Beach or something, so I don't even know.
Okay.
So I was up at that beach there the other day.
Did you swim in the water?
Of course I swim in the water.
I don't know what I watch,
Can
man.
you swim? Can you swim?
You didn't hear about me? I swam for Jamaica 1987. I'm training for the butterfly.
And where did they come?
They didn't pick me.
They didn't even qualify.
They didn't pick me for some
No,
reason.
I love going to the beach. I love swimming.
Are you a great swimmer?
I'm a very good
You
swimmer.
can butterfly?
But I can't butterfly. I can't bogle.
Okay.
You did see that what I did there?
Yeah, I know. You
See what I
twisted.
did there?
Yeah,
See what I
it's
did
very
there?
good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Are you-
I'm trying some of your humor, Rory.
Yeah. Specs, how about you? You're a great swimmer?
No, they call me the Black Rock in Canada.
Okay.
Throw me in the water and I sink.
That is absolutely amazing.
And I tell you,
You'd be great for a fisherman, you know?
no. No, not
Big
at all.
black sinker. Yeah. Hook and line fishing. So, Seani B, your history is probably amazing. You your parents are Jamaican and Dominican. That's
Jamaican
correct?
and Dominican. You're a friend. You listen. Thank you.
Yeah, man. You're,
I'm Jamaican and
Dominican.
Dominican.
Yeah. And your father's real Jamaican.
My mother is a real
Jamaican, and your father is Dominican. But he's
Dominican.
old school Caribbean.
Yeah, proper old
Yeah,
school.
man.
That's
No joke thing.
I used to get beat as well.
Right.
That's
Real,
I can
real.
see where he was going with it. I used to get beat. My mum used to give me the everyday beating, and my father give me the once a week or once every so often beating.
Seen.
So my mum was more rapid with it. You get me? A bit like a hummingbird, but my father was slow. You would see his slap coming from 1 week ago, but you still can't avoid it. You get beat to sleep.
Okay, so your mom, you know those beating where
Everyday
for every word
Every
is a
little
slap, right?
And then
So,
you raise up your hand. It's like, so you want to fight me now?
right, so you
And
get
then you feel a
me
flurry.
never
Oh, you turn man.
did tell
Yeah,
you.
you turn
say,
man, yeah,
You turn
right.
big man.
Yeah.
So before the
I remember that.
sentence, you get like 10 lick.
Yeah. Or I remember one time I went in my mum's shopping basket without asking.
Shop basket.
Yeah, because my mum asked me with the chocolate biscuits and the crisps and these
The Jaffa cakes.
Where you what Jaffa cakes?
Jaffa
I didn't
cakes.
like Jaffa cakes.
Did you?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm more of a bourbons
Okay,
or
bourbons,
custard
yeah.
cream.
Custard cream.
That's my thing. But
So
yeah,
those are very British delights, Jamaican.
It's British delicacy.
you're making me sound posh.
And,
those are standard.
Did you
standard
have
biscuits.
Did you have McVitie's ginger cake?
I had a very nice ginger cake the other day, though.
Really?
In Trinidad, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Very nice ginger
Really?
cake. Yeah.
Okay. This is Jamaica right now. We're not having that in Trinidad. Okay, this is the British Jamaican connection. Not
And,
the,
and Canada.
Yeah, and Canada. It's not then again, this show does go to the Caribbean.
So why are you gonna fight against Trinidad?
Because
for?
my people in London is there 2 days, and it's British, mate. Right?
British.
Like,
Yeah,
2 hours.
it's British.
We're doing it for the British people.
It's British. Is there a fish and chip shop in Jamaica? I think there should be a fish and chip shop.
There are restaurants that serve fish and chips.
Yes.
But they use snapper fish. They don't use the codfish. They use snapper fish.
Or haddock.
And then they do the breadcrumbs and what have you, and they put some cayenne pepper over it, so just dash with a piece of parsley on top, and it's absolutely amazing.
You know, say, oh, well, go on. You know, say he's more British than me.
Yeah.
And it's posh too. I'm just listening and hearing the man stush body.
Specs, you know which part in Barn?
Where?
In Barn, England.
South London.
Oh, okay.
South
He's
London.
proper
Imposter.
He's South
I'm not an
London.
imposter.
mate.
I'm South London.
He's South London. You ever hear about blues dance and these things? House parties back in the day.
Yeah.
We call them blues dances in the UK. His mum was one of the originals. mate.
Original promoters.
I saw him do on music.
All right.
If you hear him
Great
play,
Rory.
you see when he plays in the UK, I'm proper giving him his flowers here.
Yeah.
You meant to be giving me my flowers.
I'll still give you some flowers.
You meant to chat about my Grammy and all
Yeah,
these
we're
things.
not reaching yet.
I got to chat about your accolades. When you see him play in the UK, it's a different thing. Because he could play what we call UK lovers rock as well, with like big names like Carol Thompson, Janet Kay, all these names, Michael Gordon, investigators. He knows all that. Rory is a institution of music
World
within
selector.
himself.
Yes, and you can.
With my champagne.
If you
Give
can-
me my
no,
champagne.
if you want to give me some money now.
Oh, man, look, funny my blush.
Anyway, Lukey, pass that blue bottle.
Which one?
This one right here?
That is original.
The bottle of water.
No, it's Jamaican champagne. It's a new one.
Yes,
A champagne, yeah?
it's fully alkaline.
Champagne.
Made out of natural
So
spring water.
we have to move along. So saying that, Caribbean parents, your love for music started when?
My love for music, you know what, genuinely, I don't even know when my love for music started. You know when you're just surrounded by music. So my father was a Mighty Sparrow fan. My mother, John Holt, big John Holt fan.
So it was soca and reggae in your house?
Soca and
Clash?
reggae,
Clashing?
Yeah. But I when I started out DJing,
Yeah.
I was a hip-hop DJ.
Really?
Public Enemy,
See,
all of that
Fight the
stuff.
power.
Yeah.
What
all
can
of
you
that.
do for me? And
All of that.
all of that.
Kid and Play, all of that.
Scene.
But it's when I
Did you have the
met-
Kid and Play hairstyle?
I had a flat top.
Really? How high was it?
Real talk. I
Raise
like
head.
a decent. No, you know I had a Bobby Brown. You remember the Bobby
Yeah,
Brown?
I remember it.
The Gumby.
Yeah, the little slant.
The Gumby.
Yeah.
But the joke is, that's when I started par with two Jamaican youths around that time there when I was 13 and 14. So my brethren Bigger and my brethren Winju, who passed away last year. One come from Greenwich Farm, one come from Jungle. And they said to me, literally, and I'm not lying, not because he's here, it was when Rory started the whole juggling thing on StoneLove. They said, if you can scratch hip-hop and mix hip-hop like that, you should juggle like how StoneLove was juggling. Yeah. And so to sit alongside like Rory in 2024, he's my idol. Real talk.
Okay, I'm saying that now.
Which is, it's a truth. The Specs. Start true.
No,
Specs.
it's true. You know, you influenced a lot of
A
us,
lot
same
of
way.
us.
All of you.
You know, from
All
day
of
one,
you.
from your first album.
It wasn't Mataran, it was you.
Anyway, saying that, I've had before long, the time is
Oh
running.
boy, wow.
Saying that,
Yeah.
you were also called the remix kid
Yes.
for the UK.
Yes.
So explain that to us.
Again, so with that love of hip hop,
Right.
and then that reggae and dancer influence that was coming from my Jamaican brethren, I started to merge everything, literally.
Together.
Everything together. So even in the UK, we had something like, not house music, but it was like acid house, we used to call it.
Okay.
Like early acid house, jungle, all of
And
that.
it was like
kind
inner
of stuff.
city and stuff like that.
You know your thing,
Yeah,
Good
man,
Life
yeah,
and
yeah,
Big
yeah,
Fun and
yeah,
these
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
records. So I used to mix like, you remember Ninja Man record, Dan Badman? That it was a very fast pace. I used to mix that with like
Pick out
the
label.
house. Yeah. I used
And
to
that was
mix
on
all that.
tape. It was like cassette
On
tape.
cassette tape, I used to do all of that.
What you had, a Yammer?
It could have been a Memorex or Iowa.
okay.
Iowa.
Oh, okay, that a good one too.
Yeah,
4-track, right.
There we go.
So that was, so you would...
Oh no, Tascam 4-track I had.
I know the
Tascam,
Tascam.
yes.
Yeah.
Tascam
Kind of
4-track,
one too.
right, yeah.
I gave Delano his first Tascam.
For real?
Yeah, I got it from London during the Clement Irie tour, Tight Close tour.
That
and
was that like 87, 88?
that was like, yeah, exactly, yeah. And I brought one back to Jamaica and he stole
And
it.
you gave it to him?
No, he stole it. He said, can I borrow this?
Right.
I didn't get it back.
And you never
Didn't
got
get
it back.
And to this day, he doesn't know what I'm talking about. So that
He
those
pretends.
natural mystic mixes with Murderer, that's on my stuff.
Seriously.
It's just like Russian. Russian took my inbox and went to the Gaza. I made all those big chunks. I never once said Rory is a Rolex watch. You know, it's stuff. So saying that, then, so you did a remix, and then you were one of the greatest DJs I've seen you play
Thank
in the UK, and BBC radio station, most talked about DJ for Jamaican DJs and artists in Jamaica right now. I mean, when you play their songs, it's like a big thing for them for some reason.
I don't know if I'm meant to take him serious.
No, I'm being serious.
Now, on the real,
Yeah.
you know what? It's been a long journey. I've been on One Extra for 20 years, and when I started on One Extra,
And you just bust now.
Well, technically, well,
yeah.
you know what? Funny enough, I bust from the beginning. So like in 1999, big up Mataran.
Wait, it just bust now. So I'm saying that. I've seen the response.
But just a bust now, for
Yeah,
real.
so if
the
you-
real
if-
bust,
yes,
the real bust now, me. I get
So if
for
you
real.
play like a Massacre or a TJ and what have you, it's a big thing for them right now.
Yeah, I don't know about the plays, but I do know that the videos that we do, they gain a hell of a lot of traction. They've got a lot of fans around the world. With the videos that I've done on One Extra for the BBC, we've amassed about 250 million views.
And how much money do you get for those?
Zero,
Not one penny.
Absolutely
So
zero.
King
pennies.
Charles gets all that money.
Nobody don't get it because none of the videos are sponsored or advertised. There's no adverts at the front of them.
So what about
So it's
it?
purely for promotion.
Wow.
But you know, that's what the BBC does.
So at the same time, One Extra is probably the urban part of the BBC. Is it supposed to be
Black.
The black, yeah.
Don't say urban, bro.
All right. Well, because
Black.
the young ladies here, I just want.
No, it's black. It's a black.
So it's
part.
a black sitting scene.
black
So right now
scene.
it's
Yeah.
black.
Amplify black
Black.
culture.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And how is it going right now? I mean, when you land in Jamaica, do the artists flock to you?
I wouldn't say flock to me.
No, but you get the respect.
You have to put in the work, innit? You
Yeah.
know this thing, Rory.
Yeah, okay.
You know this thing, like, it's just the same for anybody
No,
else.
I just wonder what it's like for you. I mean,
I wish it was as easy as 1, 2, 3. And yes, you know what? I have a lot of good relationships with a lot of artists. But at the end of the day, artists are going to be artists. I ain't going to sit here and pretend. You get what I'm saying? But I do have a very good relationship with all of them. I think a lot of the stuff that I do with them is rather than me looking for something from them, it's me trying to give them opportunities with a
Right.
promotion. So I think it's a nice exchange.
So like when you're here in the island, right, and you like pick up your phone and say, like I saw the other day, I think it was Lucian and you in Tough Gang.
right.
How difficult that is for you to, you know.
We had done that from like a good few weeks or months before. So,
Okay,
I actually was in discussion with Luciano in Connecticut in September about the session, and we made it happen.
Right.
So I would always say 70% of the trip is planned,
Okay.
and then the other 30% I always tell the One Extra team, let Jamaica bring the magic.
And the BBC fly you here for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And do you fly first class?
No, I don't.
Schedule first. Okay.
I don't. I get fly. I can answer that. I get flown economy class,
Yeah.
and I upgrade myself because my ambition is to be just like you.
Okay, fair enough.
Cheers.
All right,
Drink
Beautiful.
champagne.
you're also
Beautiful.
you're also
You know what? That need applause.
you also have a Grammy too.
I
on your
also-
belt.
yeah, I do have a Grammy.
for Morgan Heritage.
Morgan Heritage Strictly Roots album 2016.
I know that album doesn't play anywhere.
Cheers.
Seani B, don't believe that, right?
Yeah, I still got the Grammy certificate on my wall. It doesn't matter, bro. It's still got the Grammy certificate on my wall.
I mean, I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we go to Spex.
Yo.
Spex, tell us about your childhood, your parents.
Well, my parents from here in Jamaica, born Clarendon, Maypen, Belfield, you know. So, you know,
Wicked.
Maypen and not Playpen. So,
Same.
pick up all those out in Maypen right now.
Same.
And fell in love with reggae music from the first time that I personally could understand it. So, I'd say probably when I was very, very young, in about, say, 1983, 84, you know, my dad was washing his baby blue Caprice Classic, and he was playing a song called Sitting and Watching by Dennis Brown,
Same.
Diseases by Michigan and Smiley, and I just found out who sang this song, so I got to big up Muta Baruka, but he had a song called Ain't No Good for Living a White
Right.
Man Country Too Long. Those 3 songs right there made me really say, yeah, you know, something different about this music, you know, just the bass and the message, and,
Same.
you know, and it made me really fall from Dessa, you know, that's how my things start.
And then you flew to, so you're born in Jamaica.
No, I was born in North York, Ontario in Canada.
Oh, so your parents went to Canada. And,
Yeah,
and-
so they were in
okay.
Canada, and the great thing about, you know, being in Canada as a first generation Canadian from Jamaican parents was being able to learn about the culture and about Jamaica and everything that it's about through the music.
I didn't know you that old. First generation. I didn't know you was that old.
Yeah.
I always thought you was like 22. So I didn't know you was like
Around there. I can be first generation at 22,
So
but
look
I'll
at
take
you
it.
want to see your wife's face right now. She's thinking now. So saying that, You're what, from Scarborough or
Scarborough, Malvern, Galloway, Scarborough, east side of Toronto.
Saying.
That's how my things start.
What's school like in Canada? I'm always curious what school's like there.
Well, school's like anywhere else. You know,
No,
you
no,
either
no,
take
no,
it
no.
serious or you don't take it serious. If you want your dream to become reality, you know, you try to figure a way to, you know, use the educational system in order to guide you to get you where you want to go. So, just like anywhere else.
So how you turned into a DJ? Cause you're on a Turbo Crown sound. What's it called?
You know what it is, King Turbo.
King
Stop
Turbo.
going like the two-time world-class champion sound. No matter with it. You know, we first started mega mixing all these things. Come on, Rory. You know from back in Montreal, New Year's Eve with me, you, and I believe Inner City. You know, back in I think 1994. Come on, Rory. Go. Anyways, yeah, King Turbo sound.
I'm trying to make you.
I know what you're doing, but you know, I fell in love with reggae music, started playing sound like, say, 89, you know what I mean, doing my own thing. I started as a sound called Rice and Peace Promotions, then went to a Paragon sound. They were both my sounds, but because my cousin was connected with King Turbo crew and he had the sound system and all that, they used to go over to my cousin's house to go and practice sound selecting and DJing and all that. And then it was just, you know, a natural thing for me to just join King Turbo and bring it to where, you know.
And you guys got the world champion.
Two of them, yes.
Two of them, yeah. That's amazing. Really amazing. And you're also a great radio DJ too.
I do my thing. 30 years in radio. This year,
30 years?
I'm going 30 years this year in radio. I started very, very young.
Man, I thought you were young. I don't know why I thought you were old.
And you know, and giving thanks.
No gray hair. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I get a little bit here and there still,
You're using like Richard Stevens style.
No.
Let's play some music and be right. You know, I saw Remain the other day, and when he gave me this song, and I said, the song's fantastic, but man, you're Paul, you embarrassed Jamaica. You know, we were at the award shows on Flatbush. Me, Seani B, Remain Skeng.
Don't lie, you forget. Beres Hammond was there that night as well.
Beres Hammond was there.
Beres Hammond played us. He hustled us. Yeah. Beres Hammond is a top pool player, but he was guaning like, say, he don't play pool.
Oh, real hustler.
He hustled me. He hustled Remain.
No, not me. I play one-hand pool.
The way he hustled Remain, yeah, we went over to the front desk and the woman was playing music from her iPhone. And we said, yo, as this game finishes, just put on Double Trouble. But the lyrics of Double Trouble came on. Remain just turned around and just looked at all of us and was like, yo, he proper hustled us. That was a great
I mean, the game was Jamaica versus the UK. Once again, enough respect to the beat. Enough respect to the beat listeners, 103.6. So we love you too. And the game with you representing England and Remain doing Jamaica, and he let us. I cried.
English boy win.
Trust me.
English boy win.
And the only thing that made it up was Skeng doing his dance, the jump.
Just great night.
Yeah, you're a good player, pool player. You can play pools, Spex?
No.
Can't
swim, can't play pool.
I have to ask you though, what kind of dye you use on your beard?
I don't use any. I use Life.
No, you don't. I don't believe that. You're 50 this year.
Salt and pepper.
No, but that's because
it's my family.
You've been here for a couple of weeks now, and that dye is probably not in Jamaica.
I just got here yesterday, Rory.
Well, exactly. Overnight you grow. Overnight it grows. What was it? Is it Richard Stevens dye? What was it you use? Cocoa Black. That's what Richard Stevens uses. What do you use?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't use dye, Rory.
What
sorry.
You spam what? Black.
No,
paint?
I don't use anything. I'm natural. Oh, the natural.
Oh, please. The things I want to say on the air, I can't say. Don't do that and say it's raining. Don't do that. Yeah. We know die when we see die. It's all right.
He doesn't die, man.
You're just trying to draw me into that Tony Mataran thing where you try to style him in a Japan.
I did not style him. He didn't know that we knew he was dying his hair. That's what he is.
That's got to be the worst kept secret ever. Mataran, of course Mataran
dyes his hair. He goes like he's 16 and he's like 50, 56 now. At least 56
Do you dye your hair?
No. Yeah, great. Green is a great dye.
You've got a particular look going on because the end of your hair.
No, this I used to dye my hair then.
Oh, so that is dye at the bottom.
This is dye, and this is natural. So it's a natural mystic.
Right.
But it's a fashion Rasta look that you got.
No,
going on
it's
there.
not fashion. This is like
It's a fashion.
Congo.
I don't want to say fashion dread, but it's a fashion Rasta look.
this is natural.
You sure?
If you look at Tony Rebel, Tony Rebel is a special dye. Rebel, I know when I was a kid, I used to watch Rebel on Youth Man Promotion. And Rebel has not one grey hair.
Yes.
So he uses a super duper dye.
You know what? I don't want no trouble in Jamaica whilst I'm here. This is my disclaimer. This is all Rory. We're talking
All.
all Rory.
I'm going to ask you guys a question. Shensi is back on the scene. Canada, London, the song Hit and Run, how is it doing in your countries?
Do you want to go first?
Well, you know, first I want to say big shout out going out to Shensia. She just broke the top 5 of the most, having the most subscribers on YouTube. So she just passed Shaggy at he was number 4. So now she's number 4, he's number 5. Vibes Cartel number 3, Bob Marley number 2, and Sean Paul number 1.
Subscribers.
But Shensia doing very, very well. The song's doing very, very well. It's
Same.
getting a good response. Shout out to the Genius and shout out to Massacre for, bringing her back into the fold and, putting her back where she needs to be.
True indeed.
Sean?
It's definitely connecting. That's what I
Right.
can say. It's definitely connecting. Shensi is always going to be one of the top artists that dancehall music has worldwide, globally. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think that everybody's been giving her a bit of a hard time because I think that she's had some good songs.
Right.
Like Waistline, I thought it was a good song.
Right.
Before
I
that-
love the video. The video.
of Hit and Run.
No,
Waistline.
Play the Waistline video.
Waistline video.
We'll see it right
yeah,
now.
Waistline
And it is the
video. Wow.
sexiest
Yeah.
thing I've seen.
Yeah, we danced to that
And her
song.
album is supposed to drop in March too. Her brand new album. So
You can find it quick before the break. The video is absolutely amazing. This
Yes.
woman.
what do you like about the video, Rory?
You're gonna see. You're gonna see right now. Show
Come
me.
on,
Come on.
I saw it about 50 times already.
You're seeing it on this TV. Watch it.
Jesus. Anyway.
Go there, girl. Yes. Wow. It's enough. I mean, clean. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Go on, big up my wife in other place. So I go on, baby. You all right?
That's your wife. We're not gonna cross that line.
We don't cross that. Nobody cannot cross it.
You think I could have get in on my feelings?
Welcome back to the Black Dub Show. I'm Rory StoneLove, alongside our engineer, the award-winning engineer Peter John Paul, who has just returned from the Holy Land and also the Vatican, and he won a fire over there, and he's back here from that wonderful trip. Also, Lukey from the streets with the Pulse of the People, the sexiest voice in Jamaica right now. Also, we have our global connection with the United Kingdom, where King Charles lives, and Prince William and his wife Kate in London, chippy London. Special guest here we have all the way from Toronto, the amazing Spex. We call him the Spider-Man of Ontario, and Grammy award-winning producer, award-winning presenter on the BBC, the great and the only Seani B.
How come your intro sounds so big and mine sound lily-like?
Ask him. Ask him. Champagne. That's
At the champagne, must be the champagne. We have some high grade though, so.
See.
Start to
No, we
know
get weed from Sentan and Westmoreland every week.
Yeah.
Sent to us, and we burn it during the commercial breaks. But today we're drinking this dandelion tea.
Yes,
so we weren't.
Is that all that you've got on offer in here?
we
You
gave
don't
you-
even offer us a buckle. Well, actually,
You got a bottle of water, at least.
It was disguised as champagne young.
Yeah. So, I have to ask. I was saying this yesterday. Can you imagine a dance in Toronto, a dance in England, where when you reach the dance, no cell phones allowed?
Wow.
I was talking about that the other day with my manager, actually. He actually wants to do a dance like that in the UK where no cell phones allowed. Boy.
I mean, because I was in New Jersey and I was a young youth. I drive me to the airport, and I was saying, like, the dances are turning into a lady with a cell phone and a man with his cell phone. Like, a song would play, my tune, that Massacre.
Yeah.
You don't know me there, you know me there, I drink, and then the woman.
In a selfie mode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and so it's not you are look a woman, is you are look the cell phone. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm wondering if there's a dance right now. I said no cell phones allowed. That means the DJ now would have a harder job.
Yeah, but if you're speaking to anybody that's age 30 and under,
Right.
they wouldn't even understand what you're talking about.
Right.
Because they're just born into this cell phone.
Cell
thing.
phone, right.
So that's their norm. Rory.
So if you took that away
they'll be lost.
in the dance,
And you think that the DJ would have a harder job? I think it might be a bit easier.
That's the question I'm asking.
I think it might be easier for the DJ because the people don't have nothing really to pay attention
Yeah,
to
but
except for the music.
Their phone is part of their enjoyment.
Enjoyment,
though.
yeah.
That's their enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
Like if you take that away from them, that's like taking away, I don't know, what would we have back in the day in our dance that, well, other than ourselves, really.
Like, I remember when the no smoking came in, because
yeah.
that was a hard thing to crack.
True, very true.
Right. So I'm saying, it's like you take your iPad from your kid,
War.
you work that out.
That's going to be like substance abuse. And then them coming off of the substance.
That is punishment.
It's withdrawal. It'll be withdrawal.
withdrawal.
Have you ever gone, when we go on the Jamrock cruise, I actually go on a Jamrock cruise without my phone. I don't use my phone for the 5 days that we're on there, other than when we're on
I sleep.
And I love it. I actually do love not using my phone. But I think for some people, that is their norm. So you take that away from them, that's going to be withdrawal.
But if they could do it during comedy shows, like when Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and these guys
that's for an
perform.
hour though.
No, some of these comedy shows are like an hour. Well, then again, I guess you're right too.
So
5
remember,
hours, 6 hours, 7 hour
remember,
dance.
you're watching the performance, so you don't really need your cell phone.
True.
But I'm saying to you, the first Jamrock cruise, when we boarded the boat and we went to see how much the Wi-Fi cost, we were saying no way.
I'm still saying no way.
But yeah, people now who pay it.
I do every year. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what upsets me about that, Rory? For me, especially something like Jamrock Cruise, yeah, it's such a special
Time.
moment. Time. And even though it's 4,000 people on there, yeah, it's very intimate at the same time. But then to see everybody with their phones out doing live streams, it's like you're taking away the beauty of this. People wait for the pictures and afterwards.
Right.
People are meant to be at home being envious right now because you're here with this experience. Let them just sit it out and just wait to see the footage.
Stick up in. You guys been to Weddy Uptown Mondays. I know you can imagine the Uptown Mondays and Woody says no cell phones. Father Paul says no cell phones at Weddy. Bones said, yo, no. Bones said the same thing to in a bounty voice. How do you think that function would go?
I personally don't think that it could happen in these places now looking back at things because, we know about a lot of these, great dancers and selectors and all that because of our cell phones. So we know, who Energy Kid is and Patascan and Logo
But we knew
and
it
Boom Boom.
when it was DVDs or Specs. That's how
That
we
was
knew about
us.
it.
Right.
It was the one person that was
man.
video man.
But there's no
man.
such thing as DVDs and all that. In Canada, that thing, Best Buy stopped selling DVDs and anything like that because people download and stream more from their phones. So they don't even sell those things.
Yeah,
So,
it's done now.
I'm just wondering, would it be entertaining without the cell phone?
I think everybody instead of you being the video man, instead of you being $2,000, instead of you being Video Face or one of them, you would actually be Pataskengo or you'll be Energy. You'll be a dancer. You'll be actually taking part rather than documenting what everybody else is documenting inside the dance. So you actually occupy yourself with what you're meant to be occupying yourself with.
See that. All right, let's play some music, and we just love this one. Massacre's doing very, very good right now, and he's a great fan of Seani B and Spex. He talks about them every day. Trust me. It's funny, Lukey. I went to when we left the radio last night. I went home. I was doing a songwriting session with Leontre, and my Empress fell asleep, and my son was sleeping. Let's go out and see what go on. So I dressed like Vibes Cartel. I know you're wondering how did I do this? I dressed like Vibes. I went to Uptown Mondays as Vibes Cartel.
Okay.
My version.
Your version.
My version. So I'm not really gonna look like Vibes Cartel, but in that spirit.
Right.
I went to, so nobody recognized me. So I went in there, I paid my money. I paid my money, I went in the one corner, and to see what was going on with the kids, then, what the kids are into. So I didn't drink no champagne. I bought myself a ting.
A thing.
The great Jamaican grapefruit drink.
And a peanut.
There was no peanuts. I just had a ting in my hand, and for some reason, the song was playing, Turn the Other Way. The song was playing, and I love that song. I just love that song so much. And I'm there watching this lady dance. I didn't see her face, but she's dancing, and oh man,
Turn the Other Way.
it's like I was at House of Leo back in the day when my hair was black and by the crazy and you don't know those days. That's so shaft me. And then in myself now I'm thinking I'm young again.
Yes.
The vibe, you know.
Right.
Original dance at Whitty's up. Nobody know I was there.
Yeah.
I took a taxi there. I didn't even drive. I was waiting in disguise. I tried to look like Vibes Cartel. I thought if Vibes Cartel was free right now and he was going to Uptown Mondays, he'd be looking like this.
You got a complexion.
Right. And I put some
That's one couple tattoos.
I some black mark I put the tattoos on too.
That is
Yeah.
Sharpie marker.
See?
Yeah.
And she's dancing and on that line, man, so my heart I go in a king. Wow.
Turn the Other Way.
I know it's me why she dance now.
Yeah.
I said, boy, the man look just like Vibes Cartel. Don't know said that I go on. I said, boy, I must have got zero on this. And I see it and I saw she white about that. Then when she turned around, she said, Lord, sister, turn the other way.
Turn the other way.
Turn the Other Way.
Oh, sir. No, sir. Yo, if you see the woman how she shape and everything, and then when she turned this away, I said, sister, turn the other way, man.
Turn the other way.
How's that song doing in London right now?
Thank you for the intro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that. Some girl ugly like them don't look good. It's not IG
Yeah.
ready.
Turn the other way.
So
Turn
we
the
play that
other way.
song, girl. You know who we are talking about. My friend, you see you.
Turn the Other Way.
Thank you for the forward.
You're good, man. You're good.
Thank you.
Check with yourself.
Gee,
Thompson.
the juggling king does it again. That's you know what it is about that song there? Number one, I Water my G from 2017 from
Sing.
Rana Tower in Rana Friends for Real Studio in my Intense. But
So you knew before he bust out?
I know him before.
Right,
He was one of those artists that I've been pushing hard.
Sing.
Him and Intense from 2017.
Sing.
Me and Wingy used to go around at Tower.
Right,
in
right,
forgetting
right.
them. But you see the rhythm on that.
Right. Amazing.
Mad.
Authentic
Yes.
dance.
Sing,
It's
sing.
a knock.
Sick.
Right.
I know you must say, I want a juggling on that. I want
Right.
to cut dub plates
Yeah,
on
it's
it
wicked.
like that.
Trust me, others love it.
Yeah, man.
You want juggle
Right.
on the rhythm.
Yeah, it's wicked.
And that for me is where dancehall needs to be in 2024.
For real.
So it's a good.
Big things. And
How
the
about-
ladies love it.
How about Toronto?
It's doing major things. Everybody, picked it up, especially from TikTok. But the song, has been doing very, very well in the dance hall. And, he actually has the new one with him and Ding Dong called
Dong,
Looney. That
yes,
one is
right,
blowing up right now.
See?
I Watch us having a good season. And one of his songs, I forget the name of it, but he actually bigged me up in the intro of the song. So
Really?
big up Iwater. Yeah, man.
That's
Man, I tell you, it's on Tritons
He
with him.
never called my name. yet.
So big up to Iwater for real. He's doing big
Never
things
called
right now.
Luke. Yeah, called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never. Run
Right now the intro.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, I want. I see right now. Oh, that's.
Runway.
Nah, man.
I'm about to make a catch you after
Stay
again.
away there, Iwater. You're all right, man. You're good.
They haven't played the song. Find the next song.
No, I want to play it. I like the song. I mean, I like. If the thing with it, my lord, I mean. Absolutely amazing. That is absolutely beautiful. What's a video, Lukey?
Not even Iwater, but Yaiwater.
Eh?
Not a Yaiwater.
I mean,
Oh, man.
those ladies were doing the lambada.
The forbidden dance.
Forbidden dance.
Naughty.
Naughtism at its finest.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Have you guys ever played a dance and the ladies do those things to you while playing? Naughtism.
I was cleaning my wedding ring. Sorry.
Oh, you're like Equalizer 3 in the beginning.
Come on now. It's almost say it's perks of the job sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Back in the day when we were single and free, and
So it doesn't happen to you anymore?
Not anymore.
You're lucky.
I'm glad that my wife is so understanding. She allows me to do
Me
those
there,
things. She
me
knows
there.
part of the entertainment and the act. So.
Me that dance.
Can we all look at his wife right now?
No, she'll tell you. Ask her, she'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't run them joke.
As long as it's for entertainment
Me
purposes.
don't run them joke then.
I be on the street with my empress and ladies attack me. And I go, Empress, you're done now.
Then look on your face right now. I just come from Trinidad, yeah? You think you would have got away with it in Trinidad?
What?
In the carnival, would you be able to just take wines all over the place?
No, I couldn't. My heart cannot do that anymore.
The pacemaker.
Too much.
Pacemaker.
Too much. How was it for you?
Yeah, I behaved myself over there.
You did, how did you? I mean, carnival is like a serious.
And it's phenomenal. The women in Trinidad are phenomenal, and you got women from all around the world.
Right.
And on the Tuesday when they come out in costumes, it's a level of freedom, and it's not like a level of freedom where man is just ogling. It's so much freedom over there, you kind of forget that the ladies are literally dressed in nothing.
Really?
And yeah, but it's Trinidad Carnival, honest to God, next level. Like, it's one of the best things that I've experienced, and I've experienced a lot. But going over the Savannah with Kes, I went over the Savannah, and Savannah Grass is a song that he sang about. But that's like the final judging point where they kind of decide what's going to be the road march song and whatever.
So what was the road march? The road march song.
The road march song
Mikel
was
Teja.
Mikel Teja.
DNA.
Come home.
Oh, you know the song now?
Yeah, I know the song
You're ready for
before.
You're ready for Carnival in Jamaica.
I knew
That's
the
what
song from before.
So that's crazy because Canada has a very big soca following. Because you have a lot of guys from
Yeah,
Trinidad.
probably one of the biggest in the world, and we have probably the biggest
Probably?
parade.
Yeah, Caribbean.
We probably have the biggest parade in all the world. One of the biggest.
Let Rory be the judge, because you've been to Notting Hill, yeah?
You've
been to Notting Hill,
And you've been to Toronto.
and Caribbean. I'm not saying let him be the judge. We're not going to war for it.
I'm not gonna war with you.
I used to go to in the 70s. I was like, what, 13. I'll never forget that. I went with my sister's boyfriend.
30 in the
I was 13.
30 in the 70s.
300.
Anyway. So I'm saying to you now that those carnivals were the most violent things I've experienced in my life. With the police officers and the Jamaican youth. I remember.
Why did you have to go there?
Anyway, all right, but before we run out of time, I have to ask this question now. Niji Man, we want it, the blind youth.
Nige boy.
No, we call him Niji Boy. on that show. Yeah.
What's his name? What's
Nige
okay,
boy.
okay, yeah.
Can he see? We think he's lying.
Can I ask you a question? Could Frankie Paul see?
Yes, he could see. I'll give
Yeah?
you a story.
I remember, yeah, he
years
could,
ago.
he could.
Years ago.
And I'll tell you mine.
Years ago, we went. I was at Jack Scorpion's studio. We're cutting dub plates.
Yep.
And Frankie Paul came in. He goes to me. I said, "Hey, Frankie, you missed a movie called La Bamba." He goes, "Yeah, man, I see the movie, and when the plane crash, me start cry." So I knew that Frankie could see.
So when I was cutting dub plates with him, and he said a certain price, and so when we paid him the money, he counted the money out, and he said, "Yo, you're 20 shots." So,
All right, so this
I could never get away with a conversation like this in England.
I'm just telling the truth. It happened to me.
I saw this cat now. He likes girls from so and so and so and so, and we know he can see.
He can hear by the accent. The accent. He can tell an African accent, an accent from Italy or from Europe, an accent from
Bolibai.
So how does he understand where
They're from.
they're from?
Because you can associate the accent with the continent.
From
Did you not do geography at school?
To differentiate
I
someone.
just shut down their whole argument. You know that, innit? He's heard their
I'm
accents.
saying to you.
Wait. So hold on. If a brother from Nigeria, if a girl from Nigeria come and chat to you, you're not gonna know that she come from the continent of
No.
Africa. You are lying.
She might be making it up.
Yeah, Rory, you know you just sound stupid on your own.
My
radio show.
concern is about
Right, listen.
My beef is about Australia.
You know what that's
Australian.
Yeah.
You've never heard the Australian accent?
They sound British.
No, they don't sound
I mean,
British.
Yes.
All right, let me ask you a question now.
You never used to watch. Hold on.
No.
You never used to watch Neighbours.
No.
There's a program called Neighbours.
Bully
Like top of the
Bully
morning.
by.
The Australian accent is
Seani B.
proper.
I'm not gonna take your word for it, right? Let me ask you a question now. How does he know all these accents?
Because somebody's told him that.
Nah. Nobody don't tell him nothing.
YouTube.
Rory,
Google.
Rory, you sound like Rory right
Bully
now.
boy,
Rory
lying.
right now is sounding like he's from this generation of dancehall.
Bully boy.
You sound like you do
I'm
trap
saying-
dancehall.
I'm saying to you, you put that guy in the learner car with a 2 steering wheel, and you jump out and say, go on, go try. Hey, man, go try. You not tell me nothing. How it was Russian?
Russian introduce himself. Hello, my name is Russian from Jamaica.
Oh, lion, blind boy. Hi, Russian.